Hey everyone, Yankees fans and baseball lovers. Buckle up because the postseason drama has been absolutely insane, and we've got so much to break down. The tension, the strategy, the clutch plays, it's been everything you could ask for in October baseball. After what many would call one of the roughest managed games in recent memory, the New York Yankees found themselves in a precarious spot against the Boston Red Sox in that Wildcard series. Game 1 left fans on the edge of their seats, biting their nails, wondering if the Bronx Bombers were even going to make it out alive. Aaron Boone's decisions had raised plenty of eyebrows, and after that initial setback, the team needed to recalibrate fast. And recalibrate they did. The next game saw adjustments that reminded everyone why the Yankees are always dangerous come playoff time. Defensive substitutions that seemed small at first ended up being game changers, highlighted by some of the most jaw-dropping defensive plays you'll see in a lifetime. Plays that not only halted the Red Sox momentum, but energized the Yankees roster and the fans watching from home. It was incredible. One moment you're thinking Boston might run away with it, and the next, the Yankees are showing the heart and precision that define October baseball. And then, just like that, New York pulled it off again, eliminating Boston for the second time in just a couple of months, proving yet again that these two teams' rivalry is as heated as ever. The series was more than just baseball. It was a clash of wills, strategy, and raw talent. On the mound, the performances were nothing short of spectacular. Garrett Crochet, a pitcher many believe deserves the Cy Young, delivered one of those outings that instantly cement a legacy. Aaron Judge himself called him the best in the American League, and watching Crochet dominate batters was a reminder of why the Yankees' rotation is so formidable. Max Fried, too, kept hitters off balance, making sure the Yankees' pitching arm was firing on all cylinders. Yet even with that dominance, none of it would have mattered without Cam Schlittler stepping up in a historic way. Schlittler's performance was a masterclass. 8 scoreless innings, 12 strikeouts, 0 walks. A combination that had never been achieved by a rookie in an MLB postseason game. Every pitch was precise, calculated, and executed with confidence, leaving the Red Sox hitters guessing at every turn. This was the kind of pitching that changes a series, that flips the narrative after a shaky start, and that sets the tone for the games ahead. The pressure couldn't have been higher, but Schlittler thrived under it, silencing doubters and creating a moment that will be remembered by Yankees fans for years to come. Beyond the pitching, the Yankees' offense did their part, capitalizing on opportunities, taking advantage of defensive lapses, and showing a level of teamwork that made the difference in tight games. Hits from Anthony Volpe, Ahmed Rosario, John Carlos, Cody Bellinger, and Trent Giesham not only contributed to the scoreboard, but reflected a lineup that refuses to back down. Each run, each RBI, each hard-earned base brought the team closer to securing their place in the next round. The combination of precise pitching and timely hitting proved to be too much for Boston, whose own efforts, though valiant, could not match the execution and focus the Yankees brought to the field. The series was filled with high-stakes moments, but it also highlighted the human side of the game. Players dealing with personal pressure, fans experiencing every emotion from excitement to frustration, and even the occasional playful trash talk between friends and family. All of it added to the story of this postseason. The Yankees showed that they are more than just a collection of talent. They're a unit capable of overcoming adversity, adjusting on the fly, and performing under pressure when it matters most. Now, with the Red Sox out of the picture, the Yankees set their sights on the Toronto Blue Jays. This next matchup promises to be another battle of skill, strategy, and endurance. The Blue Jays are a formidable opponent, with a lineup capable of hitting for power and pitching that can challenge even the most confident hitters. Yet the Yankees' recent performances, the adjustments they've made, and the confidence gained from defeating Boston give them a strong foundation to move forward. The pitching matchups alone will be a spectacle. Max Fried versus Kevin Gausman, Cam Schlittler against Max Scherzer or Josh Berrios. These are matchups that could define the series and test every player's limits. It's not just about skill, though. It's about mindset. The Yankees have shown resilience, adaptability, and a refusal to be intimidated, qualities that have carried them through some of the toughest moments in recent playoff history. Each inning will be a chess match, each at-bat an opportunity to swing momentum, and each pitch a chance to prove who belongs in the next round. Fans will be on the edge of their seats, knowing that in baseball, a single play can turn the tide of an entire series. The excitement is palpable, the stakes are sky high, and the potential for historic moments is everywhere you look. As we dive into this next chapter, one thing is clear. The New York Yankees are far from finished. The victories over Boston were just the beginning, setting the stage for what could be another deep run into the postseason. There's a mix of veteran leadership and young talent, of precise execution and raw energy, all coming together in a way that makes this team formidable. Fans can expect more edge-of-your-seat moments, more historic performances, and more unforgettable plays as the Yankees chase yet another World Series appearance. The road will be challenging, the competition fierce, and the pressure immense. But this team has already shown it can rise to the occasion when everything is on the line. Looking ahead, the Yankees versus Blue Jays series is shaping up to be an absolute showdown, one that will test every aspect of the team's abilities. Toronto is no joke. They've got a lineup that can crush the ball, pitching depth that can shut down even the hottest hitters, and momentum that can swing a series in a single game. But the Yankees have momentum of their own, and after the grit and determination they showed against Boston, they're entering this next round with a confidence that cannot be overstated. Every pitch, every at-bat, and every defensive play will carry weight, and the team knows that they can't afford to underestimate any moment, no matter how small. Max Fried's performance will be crucial. The guy has shown the ability to dominate hitters with a combination of movement, velocity, and pinpoint control. When he's on, there are very few pitchers in baseball who can match him in terms of sheer efficiency and effectiveness. Facing someone like Kevin Gausman, who himself has a career full of big-game experience and can absolutely challenge even the most disciplined lineups, is going to be fascinating. Gausman will bring everything he has, no doubt, and it will take the Yankees full focus to make adjustments in real time and keep the pressure on. At the same time, you can't overlook the strategic mind of Aaron Boone in these moments. The moves made in the dugout, the matchups chosen, and the timing of substitutions can all influence the outcome. And Boone has already shown he is willing to adapt when the stakes are highest. Then there's Cam Schlittler, who has become the story of this postseason for the Yankees. 0 earned runs, 12 strikeouts, and history made in his very first postseason start. This is a performance that can carry a team through even the toughest challenges. If Schlittler takes the mound against the Blue Jays, he won't just be pitching. He'll be setting a tone, sending a message that the Yankees are not just participating. They are contending, and they are here to make a statement. Every fastball, every slider, and every curveball will be a calculated effort to maintain control, frustrate hitters, and keep New York in command. His confidence now, built from that incredible series against Boston, is exactly what the team needs heading into the next round. Offensively, the Yankees have shown that they can capitalize on opportunities in ways that few teams can match. Hits from players like Anthony Volpe, Ahmed Rosario, and Cody Bellinger demonstrate not only individual skill, but also timing, awareness, and clutch execution. Base running has been sharp, aggressive, and strategic, with players taking calculated risks that often pay off in crucial moments. John Carlos nearly taking one over the fence in a critical situation showed the explosive potential this lineup carries, and the depth of the roster ensures that even when a key player strikes out or is limited, there are others ready to step up. It's a balanced approach that combines power, speed, and situational awareness, making it incredibly difficult for opponents to predict and counter. Defensively, the Yankees have been spectacular. Plays that would make highlight reels in any era have shifted momentum in multiple games, reminding everyone why defense can be just as important as offense in October. Jazz, Chisholm, and Ben Rice, along with other strategic substitutions, have solidified the infield and outfield, and the communication and anticipation on the field have been nothing short of impressive. When you watch the Yankees play defense at this level, you see a team that not only reacts but anticipates, a team that trusts its preparation and execution, and a team that refuses to give anything easy to the opposition. Those defensive plays against Boston were only the beginning. The next series will demand that same precision and focus, and the players have shown they are more than capable of rising to the challenge. The mental aspect cannot be overlooked either. The pressure of the postseason, the history between these franchises, and the eyes of fans watching from every corner of the country create a level of intensity that can make or break a team. But the Yankees have demonstrated resilience. They've handled adversity, they've bounced back from setbacks, and they've thrived under pressure. This psychological edge may be subtle, but it is as real and as important as any pitch or hit. Confidence, composure, and the ability to stay in the moment are invaluable in October, and the Yankees have shown they can do all three. Toronto will certainly challenge them. The Blue Jays' hot streaks, power hitters, and capable pitchers will require the Yankees to execute at their absolute best. Every decision in the dugout, every strategic move, every scouting report utilized will matter. Boone and his staff will need to manage not only pitching rotations, but also defensive alignments, pinch hitters, and bullpen usage in a way that maximizes every advantage. The series is not just about talent. It is about preparation, adaptability, and the capacity to respond to high-pressure situations. Yet, there's excitement in this challenge. Baseball in October is unpredictable, thrilling, and full of moments that live forever in the memory of fans. The Yankees have a chance to extend their playoff run, prove themselves against a worthy opponent, and continue the pursuit of another World Series title. The foundation has been laid by dominating Boston. The confidence has been built, and the talent is undeniable. What remains is execution, timing, and the will to perform when it counts. Fans should expect tension, exhilaration, and unforgettable baseball in the coming days because the Yankees are not backing down, and they are poised to make every inning, every pitch, and every at-bat count. As the series approaches, it's clear that this is more than just a matchup. It's a test of focus, strategy, and heart. The Yankees have the tools, the talent, and the determination to succeed, but they will need to maintain that level of intensity through every challenge the Blue Jays present. From pitching duels to clutch hits, from strategic substitutions to defensive brilliance, this series will demand everything the team has, and then some. And if the Yankees rise to the occasion, it will only cement their reputation as one of the most formidable teams in October baseball today, capable of competing at the highest level and making a deep run in the playoffs. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In a move that has left the baseball world in utter disbelief, whispers are spreading that Major League Baseball has decided to return 5 victories to the New York Yankees, a decision that, if confirmed, could rewrite parts of this season's narrative. Sources close to the league claim that this unprecedented action stems from an ongoing investigation into irregularities affecting games earlier this year, though details remain murky. Fans, analysts, and even rival teams are scrambling to make sense of the shocking development. The Yankees, who have experienced a roller coaster of highs and lows, would see a dramatic swing in their standings if these wins are officially reinstated. The rumor has ignited a frenzy on social media, with fans flooding platforms with a mix of elation and skepticism. Some see it as a fair correction, while others argue it could set a dangerous precedent, questioning the integrity of the game. The exact games in question have not been disclosed, leaving statisticians and sports bloggers piecing together potential scenarios and playoff implications. Insiders suggest that league officials have been quietly reviewing game footage, umpire reports, and league communications, possibly uncovering errors or violations significant enough to justify the controversial reversal. The notion of awarding victories retroactively is almost unheard of in professional sports, particularly in a league as scrutinized as MLB. Yet, the Yankees clubhouse reportedly buzzed with cautious excitement upon hearing the rumor, aware that even 5 wins could dramatically alter their postseason prospects. Rival teams, meanwhile, are bracing for the fallout. Analysts predict a flurry of reactions, from formal complaints to strategic recalculations, depending on which contests are affected. While the MLB has not issued an official statement, Insiders hint that an announcement could come as early as this week. Until then, the city of New York and baseball fans nationwide are left in suspense, speculating on the what-ifs of a season that suddenly feels like it could pivot on a single, astonishing decision. If true, this could go down as one of the most controversial and talked about moments in MLB history, a rumor that's already fueling heated debates and sleepless nights for fans, players, and executives alike. The baseball world waits, tense and electrified, for confirmation, knowing that when the dust settles, history might have to be rewritten. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.